Your brain is stranger than you think. It lies, it glitches, and sometimes it behaves like a haunted computer running software it was never meant to handle. Scientists politely call these mysteries. But in truth, they're proof your brain is an unreliable narrator, a flickering light bulb inside a very dodgy house. Tonight, we're counting down 8 unsolved psychological mysteries that sound ridiculous, but are terrifyingly real. And remember, if your own mind can betray you, how much of reality can you really trust? Let's begin.
Number 8. Deja vu, the brain's illegal replay button. You walk into a room and feel it instantly. I've been here before. Except you haven't, unless your brain is moonlighting as a time traveler. Deja vu is your neurons hitting replay on reality without your consent. Scientists bicker about it. Some say it's a memory error. Others suggest it's a mini seizure. A few even lean into the glitch in the matrix theory, as though your brain double-clicked on the wrong file. Here's the unsettling bit. It happens to healthy people. Anytime, anywhere. Your brain whispers, "We've done this before." And you believe it. Every single time. Deja vu doesn't make you psychic. It just proves your operating system is full of bugs nobody can patch. And if that doesn't worry you, wait until you hear what happens when your brain freezes your body and fills the room with shadows.
Number 7. Sleep paralysis, when your brain cosplays as a demon. You wake up, you can't move, your chest feels heavy, and in the corner, a figure waits, breathing, watching. Welcome to sleep paralysis mode, the horror expansion pack you never ordered. Across history, people blamed demons, witches, even alien kidnappers. Science offers a more boring answer. Your body is paralyzed so you don't thrash during dreams, but your mind wakes too early. The result? Hallucinations that feel all too real. Doctors call it harmless. But tell that to someone who wakes at 3 a.m. pinned to their mattress, staring at a shadow figure hovering over them. There's no cure, no prevention, just luck. Tonight, your brain might decide to become your personal horror director. And if that doesn't spook you, imagine millions of people confidently remembering things that never happened. Number 6. The Mandela effect, when reality gets rewritten. You'd bet money it was the Berenstain Bears, not Berenstain. You know Nelson Mandela died in prison, not years later as president. And you could swear Darth Vader said, "Luke, I am your father." But you're wrong. Welcome to the Mandela effect. Psychologists call it false memory. But when millions misremember the same detail, it feels less like bad memory and more like the entire timeline got corrupted. Your brain cuts corners. It fills gaps with what feels right. If enough people agree, we all end up remembering something that never happened. The strange part is how neatly these errors line up. Is it culture? A universal brain bug? Or did reality quietly rewrite itself? If your memories can't be trusted, what does that say about the rest of your reality? And speaking of betrayals, let's talk about your own voice, the enemy you'll never escape. Number 5. Why you hate your own voice, the betrayal of sound. You record yourself, you press play, and instantly you recoil. I don't sound like that, do I? Spoiler, you do. Here's the science. When you speak, you hear your voice through vibrations in your skull, which makes it sound deeper and warmer. But recordings strip away the illusion. To everyone else, you sound thinner, sharper, less Morgan Freeman, more squeaky karaoke. It's not a glitch, it's physics. Your brain created a lie, and the recording exposes it. The truth? Everyone else is used to your voice. You're the only one horrified, which means the real problem isn't your voice, it's your ego.
And if you think that's humiliating, wait until you see what happens when entire crowds collapse in fear for no reason at all.
Number 4, mass hysteria, when panic becomes contagious. One person faints, another follows. Suddenly, dozens collapse. This isn't theater, it's mass hysteria, a psychological outbreak that spreads like wildfire without a single germ involved. History is full of it. The medieval dancing plague, schools overtaken by contagious laughter, whole groups fainting en masse. No toxins, no disease, just raw emotion. Scientists blame stress, mirror neurons, and group psychology. Translation: your brain catches feelings like your body catches colds. If one person panics, laughs, or faints, others may follow without knowing why. That's right, the same organ built to help us survive predators can also crumble at a whiff of peer pressure. But if that sounds fragile, wait until you meet people who literally can't recognize the faces of those they love.
Number 3, face blindness, when everyone's a stranger. You bump into your best friend. They smile, you smile back, and then you panic because you don't recognize them at all. Welcome to prosopagnosia, or face blindness. This isn't forgetfulness, it's wiring. The brain's face recognition system simply malfunctions, leaving friends, family, even your own reflection unfamiliar. Those with the condition adapt. They memorize voices, mannerisms, even shoes. But change a hairstyle and you've disappeared from their world entirely. Science knows it's real, but not exactly why it happens. Genetics, brain injury, or just another of the brain's private jokes. Déjà vu feels strange. This? It's like living life in a crowd of strangers forever. And if that unsettles you, wait until you learn why your dreams chase you night after night.
Number 2, chasing dreams, the brain's favorite nightmare. You're running, always running. Something follows, shadows, wolves, faceless figures. You wake up in terror. Why does your brain insist on writing horror films while you sleep? Psychologists think chase dreams are survival training, ancient rehearsal for the fight-or-flight response. But here's the odd part. Why do nightmares obsess over predators and killers, and not the real stresses of modern life? Dream science remains one of psychology's great mysteries. Nobody fully understands why your subconscious insists on replaying pursuit again and again. One thing's certain, your brain thinks being hunted is top-tier entertainment. But its strangest trick is still ahead. Sometimes your nervous system doesn't just imagine pain, it borrows someone else's.
Number 1, feeling someone else's pain, the human Wi-Fi glitch. You see someone stub their toe. You flinch and feel it yourself. That sharp phantom ache is called mirror pain. Scientists connect it to mirror neurons, the empathy circuits in your brain. But why some people literally feel another person's pain while others don't, that's still a mystery. Is it extreme empathy? A wiring error? Or a reminder that your brain is a very messy Bluetooth device pairing with signals it shouldn't? On one hand, it's beautiful, proof that humans are built for connection. On the other, it's terrifying, because now you suffer twice, once for them, once for you. So next time you wince at someone falling over, remember, your brain didn't just sympathize, it synced.
Conclusion. So, what does all this prove? That your brain isn't a perfect computer. It's more like a haunted carnival ride. Chaotic, glitchy, and impossible to fully trust. Déjà vu, sleep demons, false memories, contagious panic, faceless friends, and phantom pain. None of these are solved. They're daily reminders that your greatest mystery lives inside your own skull. The mind is stranger, darker, and funnier than any ghost story. And the worst part? You're not in control. So,
What freaks you out the most? Deja vu gaslighting your memory? Sleep paralysis turning your bedroom into a horror set? Or the fact your childhood might be built on collective lies? Tell me in the comments, and subscribe for more journeys into the weird corners of psychology. Because clearly, your brain needs a little supervision. And remember, the real mental virus is curiosity.